And here we are.
Are audios on?
Wow, that's a thing.
Balls.
That's a thing.
That?
I have no idea. What'd you guys do?
No,
you break it?
Didn't do anything.
All I see is a Coke ad.
Yeah.
No.
Everything
Skype
was working
broke.
perfectly until I did this.
Ah!
Oh my god.
I like how we're being laughed at.
There you go. If I put it in regular view, everything comes back. So apparently don't ever touch large gallery view.
Gotcha.
How about grid
I
view?
have my usual I'm not here on time picture up.
All right, yes, grid view works. There you go.
I
All right, hi everybody.
don't care.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Let me get rid of Star Cell's I'm not here on time picture. Because she's actually here on time. Well.
It's amazing. It's because you told me at lunchtime to update my computer.
I'm sure that's exactly why you're here on time.
And I actually did it instead of forgetting 30 seconds later.
That's hilarious. Well, I don't know what happened to our Ella, but she will be back momentarily, I'm sure.
I think she's getting snacks.
Snacks.
Yes.
But we have a full house tonight. Holy shit.
Yay!
So,
Woo!
I am astounded. And I think, honestly, when we have a full house, all I really have to do is just sit back and watch you guys. So,
You basically pull a topic card and let us run with it.
And you have like 8 of them sitting in front of you. So why don't we go through and everybody introduce themselves, and we will get started momentarily after that. So I'm going to start... Oh, she's putting in her password, so I'll start with Maudit tonight.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Clover V. I play Maudit, your entrepreneurial neighborhood, chemist? Yeah, let's go
Not
with
criminal.
chemist.
Not criminal.
Yeah, criminal depends on localities and legalities. And I'm excited to be here. Also, I definitely just added the amount of money that you said was in that guy's purse and then deleted his purse. That way I don't do this again in 4 months.
Perfect. Excellent. And hopefully my hair will be dry in the next 10 minutes, because it's cold out here. We'll skip over Ella for a moment, and we'll go to Star Cells. Who are you? What are you playing? And, I don't know, what is the average weight of a swallow in flight?
I have no idea about the average weight of a swallow in flight.
It's airspeed velocity.
I am Star Cells. I play Ferris Wick, who is a tiefling monk. The latest lover of books and hater of stupid people, and she likes to pummel things with her fist and her scimitar, which will occasionally be on fire, but generally not so much. And in case anybody was wondering, this is apparently the official uniform of the Iron Lifter Society.
I love it.
Yes. As soon as Ella is done situating her dog, so let's go to our little Kenku wizard.
That's me. Hello. It is I, Kenku Wizard Hiccup. Or Myriad, or Kirsten, whatever you want to call me is fine. Don't call me Myriad_X, Seth. Don't do it.
Underscore.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Hi guys, I'm Kirsten. I stream art, video games, and TTRPG world building. I usually stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a art design. We're going to do character design stream tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And otherwise, I am all over the web playing various TTRPGs. And yeah, again, I play Hiccup.
And
baby.
I would put up a different piece of art, but you haven't given me anything yet, so I'm not even going to ask if commissions are open.
Commissions are not open. Nope.
All right, let's go back to Ella. Ella, who are you? What are you playing?
Hi, I'm Ella Darling. Do I sound okay?
You sound lovely.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ella Darling. I'm Pepsi Maxon. I am a cheerleader and a satyr bard, and I have a dog right now.
A dog in a dress?
Oh, she's so fucking precious.
Oh, all right,
She's
hold on.
so
I have
precious.
to do it. There you go. Introduce us, please.
I don't have anything open right now.
That's okay. No, you don't have to. Just introduce us to the dog.
This is my Aunt Sassy.
Aw.
She belonged to my late grandmother. She's right here. She's
Aw.
very present.
Her little tongue.
But yeah, I am Pepsi Maxton. I'm a cedar bard, and I'm having fun. And you can find me at elladarling.com, and it's pornographic.
No. I'm dying to have you show those things, but I can't on this stream.
Oh man, those are cool.
They really are. All right.
He's not talking about my things.
No.
My person.
A company's things. A product. A brand, even, if you will. Senzan, now that you're taking a drink.
Hey, yeah, I am Senzan. I'm a human sorceress with a draconic background and tends toward performance and drama and fire and lightning.
Excellent.
And I have a symbiotic outfit, and some of my friends now do too, and I'm slowly being turned into a crusader of freedom for them, but we will see how that goes.
Raise your hand if you have a symbiote. Awesome. 3 of you. All right. I will actually give you the update from last time. You had gone to the... Not with the Fire Jolt. You had gone to the Bozen Tavern. And Tulk Tusktooth, the proprietor, and I believe... Who works at the Fire Jolt? It is...
Me and...
Senzan and I believe Pepsi, right? Nope. Or actually, the Bo's End is Senzan and Pepsi. So Tulk is actually your boss at the Bo's End, and he had drained the cooling pond out back, and you all had a magical skate park competition, which, if I'm not mistaken, your little bird wizard lady won, right?
Tony
Yes,
Hawk,
she
baby.
did.
Tony
right,
Hawk.
Tony Hawk. Oh God,
By a
right,
landslide, I think.
right. How much did you win? Did you put your 250 gold pieces in your inventory? Excellent.
I should have.
I was like, did you though?
Like, when was the last time you guys used gold for anything in this campaign? You're literally at a wizard school.
I did.
I know. We need to go shopping.
We can have a shopping episode. Absolutely. However, at the end of the competition, from the drain, the storm drain of the coolant pod, pardon me, a mage hunter erupted and proceeded to go make a beeline directly for Hiccup, which it identified as the strongest source of magic nearby. You all managed to defeat the mage hunter, save your friend Hiccup, and Tulk Tusktooth, he was there, he was doing his barbarian thing, he helped you guys, and he is incredibly pleased. He has a reward for you guys for helping him save the tavern and save your fellow students. He holds it out and asks who wants it. It's a belt. Anybody want a belt?
I want a belt.
What's special about the belt?
It's a belt of dwarven kind.
What does that do? Does it just look cool, or?
No, it does a thing. I don't remember the thing.
It makes you very healthy. It increases your constitution. He beats on his chest.
I was gonna ask why that felt like a euphemism for a second.
Can we keep it in Hiccup's bag of holding, and whoever needs it can use it?
Attuned.
I think it's an attuned kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It is. He'll tell you
Perhaps
straight up.
our
It
monk.
yeah.
should have
It will increase
Yeah.
someone's constitution by 2.
Probably the person who gets in melee range.
I'm not gonna object to that.
Tell you what. We'll start the action right there. If I remember correctly, Maudit was dismembering the dead mage hunter for
Yes.
oils and secretions and plates of armor.
Yeah.
So let us start right there, and I'm actually going to launch Theris' sheet and add the thing to it.
Yay! Because if I try to add it, it's never gonna happen.
Yes, I wanted to obviously harvest any potential body parts that I can use in my lotions and potions, but more specifically, effectively flay it and turn its carapace into magic repelling armor.
You're gonna put that thing into a lotion?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiccup
I'm-
looks
I'm-
very unsure about it.
Like,
I'm sure you
thinking,
could rub it on your feathers.
right? Like, I'm thinking, like, kind of like sunscreen, but if the sun was magic.
Oh. That'd be pretty cool.
How about a spray?
Oh, I like a spray.
Yeah.
Sometimes lotion gets like stuck in my feathers.
Yeah. Lotions really do require a very specific type of external surface area.
Mm.
True.
So how?
And nice oil.
So how are you planning on turning this into armor?
Well, I was assuming it was roughly the average humanoid height. So I was basically just gonna scoop it out like a crab shell and pop it over my head.
Oh, all right. It smells
Just like a helmet.
It smells a
like-
lot like crab smells.
Like sliding inside of it and like pop my arms out because it's like kind of roughly humanoid shape. So I figured its torso carapace. You could kind of make into a
take it to
breastplate.
like to a blacksmith or something and have it like fitted to you.
Yeah, like some buckles. Some buckles would be nice eventually.
This works for now though. It's definitely a look.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of match us with our symbiotes.
yeah.
There
Okay.
you go. I kind of feel like Maudit couldn't care less about the carapace smelling like crab.
All right.
Yeah.
Theris, you should look at your hit points. They just increased by 6.
Oh, I have to refresh for that.
So, it has been added to your sheet and attuned.
Oh, they increased by how much?
6, I believe.
5.
Okay.
But
I'm
I'll
bad at
take
math. This is why we like D&D Beyond, by the way, because I don't have to do fucking math.
Oh my God,
Seth
you
was a lawyer and not a doctor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you should
Have-
have seen how.
Have I said that
slow
enough
used
that
to
you
be.
know that? Anyway, sorry. What do you guys want to do? It is, if you remember from last time, it is mid-October. You're in the middle of the semester. There is the Mage Tower competition is upcoming. You believe that in the next few days, the teams from the other schools will arrive. You have 20 different things you could be doing. You could start working on making that armor. I believe you have some space poison rifles somewhere that you could try to research.
How many of those did we end up with?
2.
I would definitely like a rifle, considering I have no non-magical offense.
I also would like to keep a rifle because I have no non-magical offense.
I don't need the rifle, and I got the belt, so.
Yeah, I've got my bow.
Cool. What else is going on? If I remember correctly, that oil, you never actually did much with researching the oil. And by the way, Maudit, give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, gladly. Very bad roll. That's a 12.
You only needed a 10. Hey, guess what's on this Mage Hunter chitin?
Oil?
Imagine that.
Ow.
It appears to be the same type of oil that has been, popping up all over the place that coated the bugbear that came to life in the play, the chest of
black
armor.
oil.
I
Yeah.
thought we make that black oil here. So how did it get on a space thing?
That's a really good question, Maudit.
Well, I would like to clean the oil off of it as I'm preparing to make it into a wearable piece of armor. And then I figure we should probably go talk to somebody about what these are and how.
As you're having this conversation, obviously Professor Sharpbeak shows up, and the dean of the Prismari College, I forget her name, it is August Tullis, who has shown a inkling, or a predilection for Senzan, since Senzan is Prismari, and she is very interested in, again, starting a spelljamming school at Strixhaven. So she shows up because obviously something that is resistant to magic attacking students is something that all of the colleges care about. So they are all on the scene now, about 2 or 3 minutes after all of the action is over, and they want to know exactly what happened. They're asking very pointed questions. Is anyone trying to hide anything? No, not at all. They just want to know what happened. Is anyone trying to not tell something, but to tell something other than the truth?
Considering we had an audience, I don't think that's a smart idea, and we're not stupid.
I mean, for a change, we didn't do anything blatantly, against.
We didn't like break into like a building or anything and steal some artifacts or anything like that.
And we didn't kill any students or anything like that.
Oh, we would never do that.
All right. They also, each of the professors take a sample of the Mage Hunter's goop.
I wish you didn't phrase it like that.
Really? Okay. They each take a sample of the vivisected body of the creature that may or may not be sentient. Anyway.
That's better.
Right,
Do they
of course.
take a sample of its moisture?
Is that where we're going? Is that where we're going with this?
I'm not liking this.
All right. They seem satisfied. They've got their samples, and it's probably back to business as usual. So, is there anything you guys want to do before we go on to classes and the rest of the semester? You guys have all the threads.
I would like to research the rifle thingies as well to make sure we know how to use them properly.
All right.
Yeah.
I can work on the oil.
And I am definitely making a breastplate and bracers.
All right. How are you going to do that? Are you doing it solely by yourself? Are you trying to bring in anyone to help you? Are you going to just Witherbloom? Are you going to go to other colleges?
I feel like Witherbloom might be the best place to at least start, because it's all about using the natural resource of the found object. But if there is anybody somewhat close to, I wouldn't necessarily say just a blacksmith, because it's not metal, but somebody who knows how to fit armor.
Give me an Arcana check, yet again. Hey, where is magic school? Arcana is a thing.
That's a lot better. That's 20.
You have a suspicion that it is quite likely the Prismari or the Quandrix would do that, would be able to help you with this. Particularly the Quandrix, in that it is basically magical physics and magical chemistry.
Yeah.
So someone, if you have any contacts, I don't think any of you are Quandrix.
No, I don't think so.
Let's see. Yeah, no, they're the math nerds.
Is anybody in the Future Business Leaders Club a Quandrix?
Nope.
Really?
Really?
That's surprising.
They're mostly Silverquill and Prismari.
Well, I guess I gotta go make some friends.
That ought to be fun.
This episode of Muddy Makes Some Friends.
Exactly. Let's see. I'm looking through all of these, and there's 2 Quandrix NPCs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we've met any.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking Silverquill.
That's true. We rule the world.
Well, I mean, you actually have met a bunch of Lorehold people and Witherbloom. If you don't remember, you don't remember. So
I mean, I think there's only like 2 Witherbloom NPCs.
gotcha. All right. Well, if you want to go over to the, you could either go to the Quandrix campus, or you could go to, let's say, Professor. When you all have class with Professor Brenneth Blackstone, that is a like intramural thing. So there are people from everyone from every school in that class, and
Is
there,
that the
if you
hot
remember,
professor?
that is your
Yes.
goth boy,
Yeah.
goth boyfriend professor. There you
Yeah. I'll wait till we're in class next and then like scope out somebody who looks helpful and
go. Remember,
or
you
intelligent.
remember that in the front row, all the Quandrix kids sit in the front row. So there's a couple that you remember just off the top of your head. And of course, you're going to ask me this, so I'm going to have to name them right now. Is there anything you guys want to do before I go to like next day in the morning you're in class?
I'm still kind of settling in here. I wasn't here last week, so
Got
No,
it.
I'm just gonna hit the biblioplex and see if I can find anything about the oil.
Okay. Then... I know I'm not using anime character names.
Do it.
I like this one, though. It's hilarious. I'm writing it down because if I'm going to forget it, and it's fucking awesome. All right.
y'all still give me half an hour to figure out how to get the freaking stream chat to appear for me. Like, I'm sitting here wondering.
Was it collapsed?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Got it. All right. And... Got it. Okay. I've got some names. You are in Professor Black... what is it? Brenneth Blackstone's Magical Symbology class. Today you are learning about auguries and how signs and symbols can be used to scry auguries of the future. That is what you are learning today, because all of you are intending to be mystics and seers, right? That's exactly what you all intend to do with your career.
I mean, it's always a useful skill to have.
Yep.
Like lockpicking.
Yeah.
There are two in particular. There are two, looks like Air Genesee, and they're twins, actually, sitting in the front row. They are obviously, remember that they've spoken about it, they are Quandrix school students, and they're just hanging out, taking notes furiously. If you would like to talk to them after class, you may absolutely do so.
Yeah.
All right, class ends, and all of you are there. Who's going to talk to them?
I'm gonna go over.
And they look up at you. They're short, but you know they have very, very pale white skin, wispy bluish white hair. They're obviously twins, and they say, "Yes, Miss Pepsi."
Oh, hey, sorry, do you have a pencil I can borrow real quick? Come over here with us. And I just kind of sweep them in with us.
Okay. I'm not even going to make you roll for that. They just want to be with the cool kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just... Cool.
Are we preying on the nerds?
I think so. I think I've lived the other side of this.
They introduce themselves as Sprouth and Grusset.
Those are very Earth Ganassi names for some
Yeah.
Air Ganassi.
Yep. And they are, you're not sure. You're not sure what their gender is. You're not even sure if Genasi have genders. You know, you don't really know any.
We know that one fire guy.
You know Fire Genasi, yes. Your very, very good friend. What is his name? Xanther Bowen, right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're happy to hang out with you. They're like, oh, what did you think of the use of scrying? And, you know, they talk about this abstruse thing that you talked about in class that probably only Hiccup wrote down.
I mean, I somehow relate it back to the use of like knuckle bones and burning entrails.
Give me a persuasion or arcana check, whichever you prefer.
Ooh, which one? Oh, definitely persuasion. Ugh. That's a 10. Because I got a 2.
They look at you and they have no idea what you're talking about. Like they are just like, huh?
Hiccup's definitely like she was just like trying to hold it in, trying to hold back all her thoughts about like school and learning and scrying and all of that. But as soon as like Muddy fumbles a little bit, she just starts going off.
Oh yeah, I fumbled the bag and I was like, but that's how you do scrying with dead things.
Give me a persuasion check, Hiccup, or Arcana, whichever you're better at. I'm assuming it's Arcana.
It's definitely Arcana because I have a disadvantage to persuasion.
Oh god, you all are disadvantaged to persuasion now.
Because you're all creepy as fuck.
21.
All right, you understood the lesson. You knew exactly what Professor Blackstone was talking about, and you have them enraptured with your take on the use of whatever it is they were talking about in class in symbology.
Symbolism. What are we doing with these guys again? Table talk?
I need their sciencey, physicsy knowledge to help me make armor out of a dead bug.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, hey, well, you guys know about like making stuff out of other stuff.
Well, I mean, what kind of stuff do you want to make?
Like if you took like a piece of a magical creature or a non-magical creature even, is it considered magical? If it blocks magic? Anyway, what if you took a part of that and then you made it into like armor or stuff? You guys know anything about that?
Ooh, that sounds really interesting. I don't know. Do you have a piece of it?
I'll look at Buddy.
I'm like, yes! And then I start fumbling in all of my pockets. I have a little piece in my pockets, but the main corpse is definitely in the bag of holding.
I filed it away. It's organized in there, and my corpses aren't just like floating around in there anymore. I have my corpse section.
Anymore.
And then my other section for important stuff where they can't commingle.
Right? It's filed under corpse, mage hunter.
Exactly. It's a very organized system.
Yeah, I really like your system.
Thank you.
Very
Worked hard on it.
They look at it and say, this is very interesting. And they're obviously, one of them casts Identify at it. You all recognize the spell. And they're just taken aback. They've never seen anything like it. And they would like to study it more if you would deign to allow them to take a piece back to the lab.
They can definitely have some of the little shards that fell off when we beat the shit out of it.
They'll happily take it, and they say, we might need some resources. You can either come with us and whatever, but we don't really have any money, but we'll let you know if we need resources. Right now, nothing. But if we need, some reagents or some chemicals, and they get a look, wait, you're Maudit, right? You can get chemicals.
Yes. Yes, I
right.
can.
Great. Awesome. We'll see you on today's what, Wednesday? Okay, we'll see you on Friday in class, and we'll have some answers for you.
Thank you so much. This is I'm very interested in this avenue of research and development. So anything you need, let me know.
All right. And they get up and they're lost in conversation as they walk away. Like little fractals are like zooming up off their heads. They're like doing...
I'm going to like call after them. Be like, make sure to take very detailed notes. I'm going to be very interested in reading those later.
And like one of them takes the tiniest break in the conversation to say, of course we'll take notes. What are we, amateurs?
Bird thumb up.
Bird thumb up?
Bird, I don't know.
All
Do
right.
I have thumbs?
Do you have thumbs?
Talon up?
It is a question for the ages. Do Kenku have thumbs? All right, let's you guys are in class in the biblioplex, so the library is right there. If we're going to move on to Theris actually doing some research on the black oil. Who's going to help? Anybody going to help?
I'll help.
Anybody want to help me? Excellent.
All right, advantage on the history check, I think. Or Arcana, whichever you're better at.
I suck at both of them, which is kind of silly, but that's okay.
Hmm.
And I got it.
Is that with advantage?
Roll again and take-
guidance?
Roll again and
right,
take the better
I'm
roll.
rolling with advantage.
And guidance.
Roll an extra d4.
Ah, six.
That's not gonna help.
You gotta be kidding me.
All right, so even with Pepsi and Aurora singing a little song to help you along and giving you bardic inspiration, and Maudit giving you guidance, you don't manage to find anything. We
I
can
think
check
I'm
it.
the wrong part of the library. I don't know. I need to talk to somebody.
What was the check?
It was Arcana or History. However,
May I try?
yes, but I'm gonna remind you that last time Professor Blackstone sent you down into the reserved stacks.
Oh,
So-
that's right.
If you would like to do that, I will give you advantage on Hiccup's roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please roll better than I did.
So you make your way down into the reserved stacks in the basement. The piece of paper you got last time still works. Who's holding on to that, by the way?
I don't
Probably
think you
Hiccup.
could pry it from Hiccup's hands.
She just
Yeah.
stuffs it away somewhere. Who knows where?
I don't think. Have you ever seen those videos of parrots making little paper feathers and sticking them in their own tail to make themselves pretty?
No, but that's super cute.
What? That's the thing
Yeah.
that they do?
They peck out little strips of paper and then make themselves extra long curly tail feathers, and I feel like that's what Hiccup did with her with her library card.
Fucking cry!
So
Definitely
cool. That is so awesome.
That is. Oh, I got another 14. So Arcana or History, it's the same for both, so 21.
Yep. You guys actually managed to find a little bit about. It plays and builds on what Maudit had discovered with regard to the fact that this is some sort of corrupted balm that the Witherbloom make, and it's only been seen on campus once before, and the individual that was responsible for making this has been expelled, and their name has been expunged from anything you can find.
Or Gaxer.
But- Perhaps, but the name, it does not appear in any of the research you find, and the oil was related to necromantic rituals.
I feel like it is less than helpful that when they expel somebody for doing things like murder and necromancy, that they're like, but we're also going to erase their name. That way, if it happens again, nobody will know who did it.
Who's gonna know? How are they gonna know?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like there's a conspiracy. I don't know. Maybe some reporters could uncover it.
We're already on it. I've been digging this one since freshman year.
All right, can we roll something to see if we know anything about that?
About the oil? Like, this is the research that you've
missing
uncovered.
name.
Oh, tell you what, I will give one person the chance to roll History or Arcana with advantage, and you can add your guidance and whatever, so figure out who's going to roll, and it's going to be a team check.
I'm not good at that.
I have a +7 to History and Arcana. So if anyone has anything higher than that.
Nope. I've only got a +5, so
I-
My
definitely you.
character sheet stopped working, so.
Refresh it, because I was in there doing a thing.
I was gonna say, let's just blame Seth for that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting like a 504 error.
Oh yeah, you might have to refresh her back out of D&D Beyond and
Yeah.
come back onto it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think you have just a 0 to both of those.
Yeah, it's probably going to be your Kenku wizard, because at the end of all things, she is a wizard, right? And this is what
Yeah.
wizards do.
Wizen.
Hold on. I do have a spell. Nope, not that one. Okay. This one, maybe? Yes.
Ugh, I got a different error. Alright, I think I need to clear my cache. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just going to say, I'm assuming it's going to be Hiccup that rolls, and you can do it with advantage, and you can add Aurora will give you Bardic Inspiration, and I'm assuming Modit's going to pat you on the butt and give you guidance.
Yep.
Pat me on my little bird butt.
Oh, the ass slap of intelligence.
So Bardic Inspiration is a die 6 and Guidance is a D4, right?
Yes, but that
Yeah.
that should have been the title of this episode, the ass slap of inspiration.
Yeah, slap of inspiration. 18. So 18. 21.
The nibble
25.
pinch of
plus
charisma.
7. 32.
All right, 32. Jesus. All right,
Yikes.
you actually do manage to find in the back corner of the scriptorum, in the reserved stacks, there's a crumpled scroll that actually mentions Mergaxer by name,
Mergaxer.
who is the student that was expelled and was responsible for perverting the Witherbloom Balm into something necromantic and incredibly dangerous.
Can I just say how I imagine this happening is Pepsi picks up Hiccup and gives her a little smooch on the forehead and like turns her around and sets her down. And then Maudit gives her a nice little pat on the butt, pat on her little bird butt, and Hiccup's just off like a little lightning bolt, just zooming around with the extra little motivation from her friends.
I love it. I'm picturing like little anime hearts and things coming off from the kiss and the bird butt slap. And
Right?
I
Like,
must find this for my friends.
through the power of friendship.
right? And through the power of friendship and cross-referencing. She's like, I found the incoming student roster of freshman year, and then the following year there was one student who wasn't there anymore. And so then I looked up that one student's records. It's like just a chain of different documents being like, and so I have determined it is Mergaxer.
I love it. That is perfect. So what do you want to do with this information?
Ooh, I feel like now that we have a name, we know what he did, and we just fought and killed a mage hunter covered in the stuff. I feel like we need to go to a professor who was around at that time, probably Totsky, and be like, let's real talk for a second. What the fuck is happening?
What do we know about these mage hunter things?
Yeah.
Are
Has-
are they a natural born thing or are they created? Do you think he created them? Is that why they're covered in his goop?
This is going to be a pretty high DC, so anybody want to give me an Arcana check for researching these creatures that nobody seems to know much about?
I think we'll just put the bird
Oh,
on it.
looks like Senzan just got something good.
What's Zanzan get?
Got a 22, add a d4.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Do it.
I will take that. They are absolutely created. They are synthetic creations of magic and perversions of other sentient, maybe not sentient, but other animalistic insectoid creatures. But they are absolutely not natural.
Interesting.
Do you think they're powered by his goo?
I'd love to tell you something about the goo, but
I think so. I
I
think
couldn't find anything.
I think the goo is what turns them from regular bugs to anti-magic
The secret
bugs.
of the
Thanks for the
ooze.
sub.
Regular bugs.
The ooze.
Boy, every time we run into some shit, it's that same oily goo.
Yeah. Imagine that.
It's always the goo.
Yeah, we probably need to go to either Totski, because she's old as fuck and was probably here last time,
She's human, by the way.
or a Witherbloom professor. What was her name?
Verelda
Dryad?
Lang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dryads are pretty long-lived.
Because they're long-lived, and she's a Witherbloom professor, so she's probably, like, would understand what exactly happened.
All
We
right.
could ask her. Maybe we can have to go talk to the founders. Dun, dun, dun.
That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Well, by the time you are done in the scriptorum, you know, it's sun's long set. It's 9 or 10 at night. You realize that the proprietors of the Loaves and Lard would have left some food out for you, but it's getting late.
Do we have class in the morning?
Yep.
We need to be well rested.
I'm gonna grab a loaf. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna just sit. And I just want to hang out and see what's going on.
So
Yeah, I mean,
as you guys get back to your abode above Loaves and Lard, in the common room there is a package, and it has 6 names on it, and there are your 6 names.
suspicious.
Mm,
Check for traps.
All right, who's checking for traps with their thievery skills?
Me, I guess.
That's definitely you. That's your thing.
yes.
That's my thing.
All right. I'm looking. I don't see any.
Out of the library. My skills have ended.
Right, like what would I use for check for traps?
What is a check for traps? I think it's literally just a perception check.
Is it perception or is it investigation?
Yeah, probably
it is.
investigation. You're right.
Yeah, if you're actively looking for something, it's investigation.
Yeah.
Yep. Investigate. 15.
You do not believe there are any traps on this package.
Cool. I
I
determined that
love
by
uttering
shaking.
that. I utterly love uttering that statement. You do not believe. After you shake
I
it, it starts to
definitely-
tick. No, I'm kidding.
Like that is how I check for traps. Is I shake the box, figure out what's inside. Yeah, let's open it.
All right. So you open it up, and inside, 6 pins drop out, brooch type pins, and there's a letter that invites you cordially to the Magister's Masquerade Ball that will occur in 2 weeks' time.
I want to go to a masquerade ball.
Okay. Wait, who's Masquerade Ball?
It is the Magister's Masquerade Ball. It's an elaborate. Yep. It is an elaborate dress ball, and it's, by all account, you've heard of this. It's a major campus event, and everyone is expected to attend.
Yeah, we're going to prom.
We're going
Kids
to
look like.
Magic College prom.
I think technically in college they're called formals.
Yeah.
Maudit, give me an Arcana check.
Why am I rolling like garbage tonight? It's a 9.
All right, who is next closest? I'm gonna say Senzan is next closest. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, buddy.
They are pretty magical. All these pins are magical.
Is
What-
there like, okay, but like, is there one for each of us? Like, that is
What-
like specifically for us?
There is
or they all
one
look
for
the
each of us.
same?
They each have your name on them.
I definitely
Thanks for the follow.
like poke mine.
Wait, so there's a package of brooches for us, and there's a letter, and it's
Are
signed
these
by
fucking
who?
name tags? A brooch with a name on it is a name tag.
Yeah, like what does it look like? Is it cute?
It's made of pure silver, and it is an intricate starburst shape with your name in the middle.
Are they all the same?
They are all exactly the same.
Is the name on the front or on the back?
Your name.
On the front?
It's a name tag.
Okay, so it's not just engraved on the back to identify who it belongs to. It's a name tag.
It is a name tag.
Is anyone going to try one on?
I'm gonna put mine on my hip.
Okay. First thing that comes to your mind. What form would you be other than a satyr?
What form would I be?
Mm-hmm. First thing that comes to your mind.
Butterfly.
As soon as Pepsi puts her pin on, her entire demeanor changes. She gets a huge butterfly mask, and fake butterfly wings grow behind her.
Ooh.
And the name tag, the name is obscured.
Neat.
Hmm.
Wait, so
Oh
when I
my
put it
God.
on, I suddenly have butterfly wings?
They're costume wings, but
Oh.
it's a costume ball. You get the idea that these things will allow you to mask yourselves and put whatever costume you want on.
This is the
Ooh.
coolest shit. This is like a fairy godmother in a pin. In one accessory.
Functionally, I'll add them to all your character sheets. It allows you to cast Disguise Self.
Oh, so cool.
Awesome.
At the bottom of the letter, in the fine print, literally silver quill fine print, saying, students are expected to only use these at the ball. Anyone caught using these charms for any other purpose will be severely disciplined.
Blah, 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 blah.
Skills.
I'm gonna clip mine on the front of my. I'm probably wearing some sort of whatever that jacket, frocky, cloaky thing.
Jerkin? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Give me a form. What form does Tharis think of when she wants to be something else?
Well, when I think stealthy and strong, I think jaguar.
All right, your skin, it's like somebody, used an air gun to spray paint jaguar spots all over you. Wait, jaguar is the black one, or is jaguar the cheetah? I'm thinking cheetah. So your skin turns like glossy black, and a jaguar mask appears over your head, and a long black cape.
That would be a melanistic jaguar, aka a panther. Jaguars are another spotted large cat.
All right, well then go with the first thing.
I'm good with the panther look.
And again, it works for anyone, whatever it is they want to do or want to be while they have these pins on. Both.
Maudie mentioned parrots, so when Hiccup puts hers on, like instead of her like black feathers and stuff, she's got like her feathers turn all like colorful, like a parrot,
Beautiful plumage.
like a macaque.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maudie is gonna put hers on, and she's definitely thinking like pixie.
So, the word cute has never ever been used to describe Maudit before, but lo and behold, it's a cute Maudit in like pink and purple.
Hmm.
You know, sometimes you get more stuff if you're a little bit like less intimidating.
Aw.
Theirs is definitely gonna point and chuckle a bit.
Aurora puts hers on, and she literally looks like just a normal human with like dirty blonde hair. She's like, "Huh, look at that! No fangs."
Aw.
Can it change like your actual appearance too?
It's obviously a costume.
Oh,
I
so like I can't like appear as something else.
Whatever disguise self can do. So you might be able to do it with disguise self. Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because it can't change your.
You make yourself,
size.
including your armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem a foot shorter or taller, appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your full body type. You must adopt a form that has some basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you.
I'll think about this.
Yep. All right.
Right.
How about Sinzan? What does Sinzan turn into?
I'm thinking.
You know what happens? I'm gonna take some storyteller's fiat with this one. Sinzan puts the pin on, and her entire being, she's just one big massive shadow. It's all just one inky blackness, and it's all like, it looks like a ghost except in black.
Oh,
Well,
creepy.
the
If it
ball
had
isn't
like dragon horns. Too.
right. The ball isn't for like 2 weeks, right?
The ball is not for. It is the last thing that happens before winter break, so it's probably about 6 weeks away.
Yeah. Muddy's gonna like pop her pin off or deactivate it or whatever and be like, I shall think about this.
Me too. It has to be good. It's got to be a good one. You can't just go around looking like a normal person. That's boring. I look at Aurora.
She takes her pin off and she smiles and goes and like fake growls at you with her fangs.
Ah.
All right, it is 9. We're gonna take a little 10-minute bio break, and we'll be back in a few with the arrival. And we'll see you all shortly. Intermission.
Oh,
Damn it!
No,
Natalie.
that's not big enough.
Where do you keep getting trash
No,
from?
that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought I.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 glass of these and a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy doomy, doom doom doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier. But then it
it sticks out his tongue, and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth, and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just. And he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping?
Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager. She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now. Unless there are any questions or anything else that you would like to add.
Yeah, we're back. Balls. Hello, everyone. We are back.
Balls.
Where did we leave off? Because my brain is like Swiss cheese.
We're gonna
I don't know. We
have
did.
a
We
death match where we can kill everyone in the.
We all played with our fancy name tags.
Right.
And then since
put them away.
Yeah.
All right. You unless there's anything you guys want to chat about, let's say it will be Thursday morning soon. I need y'all to roll for. No, I'm kidding.
After I
everybody
just unprepared all of my damage spells.
Exactly. Everyone make sure you have a long rest for the next day. The night passes uneventfully. I never could get the hang of Thursdays either. And the day dawns crisp and cold. It is obviously getting on towards late fall, early winter. And,
the best kind of weather.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna say the best part of waking up.
Is Ovaltine?
Is Coke? Yeah, red wine and Coke. That's what it is.
Weird folders.
It is just a normal day on campus. You've got classes. You've got some. Let's see. Senzanne and Pepsi have work at the Beau's End in the afternoon. Theris and Hiccup have to go to the Fire Jolt after class. And it looks like Maudit's got some work going on in the Campus Magical Lab a little later on in the day.
We're just a couple of working ladies.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder what we'll spend all our money on. Actually, wait, do we get paid for our jobs? I definitely haven't received a paycheck.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we talked about that right in the beginning, and I think it was something like a gold piece a week or something. It was just literally just subsistence wages.
So it's
like
been
not
2 years.
All right, give yourselves 150 gold pieces each for your jobs, all of you.
Very pog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm such a nice DM. Wait, hold on. It might get revised downward if the "I'm a good DM, I'm a bad DM" coin comes up, bro.
Oh my god.
It came up blue. I'm a benevolent and wise DM today, as opposed to an evil DM.
How do I give myself 150 gold?
So go to your inventory, click on the
that
there's
bright
a little
yellow thing.
There's like an hourglass. If you click on it, it opens your manage your coins. And then in Adjust Coin, you type in the number under GP and press Add.
You're pretty good at that.
Hey.
Why
do we have so little money?
You guys have been more interested, and you've been more interested in looting dead bodies for magical items than money.
Speak for yourself, sir. I'm rounding the corner on 800 gold.
Damn.
I am naming some NPCs that you're gonna meet.
I'm trying to see. I don't know if you can see her. Am I leaning the wrong way? I might be leaning the wrong way.
No, you got it. You got to pick the head up a little. Here, wait.
Oh yeah, she's on the floor. She's like rolling around. Oh, now she's gone.
Oh, I was actually looking at the one in your lap. There you go.
Oh no, he's in my lap. Adelaide was rolling around on the floor because she fucking loves carpet.
She's like, fuck yeah, carpet.
Pretty much.
I saw a bit of movement and that was it.
Yeah, she was directly behind my chair, so unfortunately not captured by camera.
Tiefling and Githzeri. All right. The date.
Which one's the nice gift?
You don't know. You've never met any. Now, that said, the day is just a normal day at Strixhaven. Nothing untoward or wacky is happening other than the fact that you are at a magical school in a interplanar nexus.
You know, like you do.
Yeah. As you get to the Biblioplex today, though, there is an announcement on the big announcement board. And it is the arrival ceremony for all of the teams competing in this year's Mage Tower Cup will be tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. in the arena, in the stadium. And certainly any competing teams and most of the student body will be expected to attend the arrival ceremony.
Cool. So our school has multiple teams, but each other school only has one team?
Correct. Well, at the end of the day, we're just going to do a couple little rolls to see if you guys are going to be the competing team or not. I'm not going to subject you to a whole, tournament of Mage Tower, because that would take, 5 episodes, and I don't want to do that to yourself, to you or me, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Yeah. All right. So what you gonna do?
It's still Thursday, right? Or is it
Correct.
Friday?
It is Thursday. Ceremony will be tomorrow night.
Okay. Then I guess I go to work because I don't have anything until class on Friday when I meet back up with our Quandrix friends.
Yep. Let's go around. Anything for Pepsi?
No, I don't think so. Pepsi's just kind of bobbing along with her friends.
Okay. Anything for Theros?
I mean, I guess if we have games, the Mage Tower games coming up, I feel like I should practice something. Getting a punching bag, lifting weights, I don't know. I'm not going to use any magic.
I will assume that you and Hiccup are just, stepping up the lifting.
Yeah.
Since, you're members of the Iron Lifters Society.
And we have our uniforms on.
Hiccup, anything from you?
So Hiccup has realized that she now has access to the basement of the Biblioplex. So, I don't know, maybe there's some magical scrolls down there that she could go take a little peek-see at.
I'm happy to split lifting time with magical scrolls.
Yeah.
All right. They are starting to get to know you when you enter the restricted stacks. So they greet you and Theros by name. And we'll come back to that in a second. How about Sinzan? What's Sinzan up to?
I'm gonna talk to my symbiote and see if it talks back. What's it thinking about? What's been going on? Is it chill? Is it want anything?
It is happy to talk to you. It still isn't able to articulate a name separate from the group, but you're starting to get to know its personality, and it's actually pleasant. It's actually not as creepy as you originally thought. I mean, obviously it's a shifting symbiote of inky blackness, but at the end of the day, it has identifiable needs that, its wants and desires are the same as any creature's. It wants companionship, it wants home, it wants, the same things that you do. And you're hoping that, what is her name? Professor Tullis will be able to complete the tower and a spelljamming ship in the spring semester to return the symbiotes where they came from.
Mm.
And it is very excited to go back there. It is very excited for you to see its home, and for the rest of you to experience the wonders of wild space.
Huh. I'm really happy it wasn't wonders of its home, because that just feels a little bit culty.
That would be the Xerixan Empire. They're a little bit culty, and that's what you get from it. It's for all intents and purposes space drow, a society of spacefaring drow that are very rigidly hierarchical, and they don't really have any empathy or understanding for the cultures of others, which they tend to grind under their feet.
Sounds like they need a little bit of a smackdown.
And the image that both Senzan and Hiccup and Pepsi and Aurora all get is tens of thousands of nautiloids arrayed across a star field. The idea that you could just smack down the Xerixan Empire is it's not even a concept that they can wrap themselves around. It's no one fights the Xerixan Empire.
So what you're saying is we need to build an army.
Yeah.
Or just magical defenses.
I mean,
an army.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, because like if something's a never-ending encroaching empire set on world or universe domination, if you don't fight back, then eventually you just become an island in an ocean of enemies.
And you have literally just described what the symbiote's world is. It is imparting to those of you that have symbiotes this idea that yes, we're alone, but we're alone together, and together we can defend our planet.
Wow.
Deep.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts for a Thursday afternoon. Anything else before arrival day? Or actually, you guys want to go to your symbology class and talk to the Quandrix, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And the library.
Who's going to the library?
I'm going to the library.
And Theris?
All right, I'm going to flip over to the screen for just a second, and I want Myriad to roll me a d20, just a plain old d20. Oh, I got to do it here.
19.
Oh, you didn't do another thing, did you? Oh, you did.
No, you need me to?
Nah, it's okay. I just wanted to see it on screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I believe you. 19's fine. All right. That is, you're going to find, I'm going to round down 8 second level spells and 6 third level spells. I'm going to let you pick them because I hate
8
doling.
second level.
Yep.
What did you say? 8 second, third. How
6
many?
third.
8 second, 6 third.
Because I can't stand doling out spells like, ooh, here's this shitty spell that you're never going to use. You find it in a scroll.
I don't have my notes on me right now, so I'm just going to write it on my hand.
Okay.
Yep. And
Just
you're
wizard spells?
just wizard spells.
Okay.
Inky is floating behind you the whole time. Did we name your familiar?
Yeah, hold on. I have a...
George. No,
My-
that was
No,
That was-
there's another one.
There's the frog, and then
there was
there's
Clyde.
Clyde. It's Clyde.
Clyde.
I was gonna
There you
say,
go.
like, you said
Clyde
Inky.
and Herbert. Herbert's the frog.
All right. So literally it's little Kenku wizard researching in the reserved stacks with a frog on her shoulder and a blob of ink floating behind her.
And I feel like I'm just like pointing to things for Theris to be like, look over there, and then look over there. Because Theris is admittedly more muscular than I am.
I can get this stuff off the
top
shelves for you by scaling the bookshelves.
All right. That is, let's flip back over to class now. It is yet another day with your goth boyfriend, Brent Blackstone. He is teaching you the intricacies of scrivening and symbology. I have no idea what today's class is. Ooh, today's class is about glyphs of warding. So that's what you have learned about today. And after class, Sprouth and Grousit are ready to talk to you, and they're very excited. They lead the way over to the Firejolt Cafe right in the front of the Bibliopex, and they sit you down at a table, and they start to explain how armor can be made from one of these things. You know, you have to douse it in this chemical, and then treat it with this spell, and then together you have to take it out into the woods and do this thing with it, and you have to bury it, and it's this whole long involved process. And they say, I think we could. How much of this stuff do you have?
I have one whole body.
How big's a body?
I was assuming it was.
No,
roughly-
they're asking you that. They're asking you that. So it is alien queen sized.
Yeah. Like a tall humanoid.
Okay. They go ahead.
I would say a little bit taller than me.
Okay. They give you a list of reactive agents that they need you to get. And they say, we're going to need, this, and this equipment. And we can run through that off stream. But they believe, by the time we leave for break, they could probably create some armor. They want to know who's going to wear it, though. Like, how many wizards wear armor?
Well, see, that's the fun thing about being not a wizard. Is I'm gonna wear it.
Okay. All right. They're like, okay, it's going to be tough to cast spells in it, but sure.
So I was hoping mostly for direct impact spell protection, less general magical dampening field protection.
And they start talking about exactly how that might work. And they say, we could actually probably build I don't know, some sort of segmented cloak.
That sounds perfect.
And then they're like, they have these little models that they're playing with, and they're like, okay, well, if we put the things here, and they start moving it around, and it looks like, like wings that you could put in front of yourself or something. And they're like, okay, we could do something interesting with this. We're going to need the components soon, though. And, this is like a really interesting project. Cool. And they start going off on nerd talk about, literally, it is the most obtuse scientific and chemical formulas. If you want to try to follow them, you can, but they're almost ignoring your presence at this point while they talk to each other.
I mean, rude, but I need them, so I'll smile at them and gracefully bow out of the conversation.
All right. It is late afternoon. Do you want to do anything? Maybe grab some dinner before arrival?
Yeah, let's grab a snack.
Yeah, why not?
All right. I mean, you're already here at the Fire Jolt. You could, talk to, what's her name? Elenia Tanglewood, right? She's the proprietress. She's also the coach of your Mage Tower team.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Is while we're getting a snack, be like, hey, so like, do you have any inside knowledge on the other teams? Like, what are the specialties of each of the schools and stuff like that?
Yeah. So usually we get what do we get? We get a monastery. We get some law mages. We get some we get some clerics from the court of the patrician. I've heard that there's going to be another team this year, a 6th team that hasn't competed before.
What are they like?
I don't know. There's just talk of a new team. I can't even imagine who that might be.
Well, I would like to explore around and open my ears and see if I hear any whispers about this new team.
Give me, let's say persuasion. You are just chatting everybody up around the cafeteria.
Persuasion. That's a 14.
You get it confirmed that you're pretty sure there's going to be another team, but nobody seems to know who they are.
I feel like I could do better than that, and I don't know how.
I'm gonna say, don't worry about it. It will be revealed eventually in the next 5 minutes in game.
Yeah, that's fine.
That said, everybody's abuzz. This is a new year, new competition, and the idea that there might be something new in the mix is strange, because if nothing else, this is a wizard school and it is founded on tradition, and things really don't change so much. So people are very excited about this. And they want to know, your friends are asking you, are you going to go to the masquerade ball? What are you going to be?
Ooh, I mean, yes, I'll be there, but it'll be a surprise.
And you get the sense that everybody's trying to figure out what everybody else is going to be without, revealing what they're going to go as. So
I'm going to be there rather than square.
While you're having this conversation, you hear a sound you've heard before. A sonic boom that sort of rips the sky open. And you run to the window and you look up, and there is a spelljamming vessel that has appeared from nowhere and is circling the new tower that Professor Tullis has built. It is not a nautiloid. This one has sails, and it looks like a flying frigate. Think steampunk flying ship.
When was the last time we heard that sound?
When the nautiloid showed up and crashed on the beach.
Got it.
This is obviously not something that Professor Tullis has had built. This is a fully formed, worn down. It's seen some shit, and it is simply slowly circling the tower and appears to be looking for a place to dock.
Cool. I don't know if it's our place, but let's either go act as the welcoming party or awkwardly hover.
Sinzan, you guys would absolutely be welcome there. Professor Tullis has taken an active interest in all of you, and she sees you as her first crew. She's actively trying to convert all of you to come and join her spelljamming crew when she launches her first ship. That is not a secret. It's not a surprise. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we good.
All right. You approach the tower, however, and there are guards out front, which is something you're not used to seeing before. You've never really seen the actual Strixhaven guard, and they are mechanical creatures. They are all sort of, think steampunky robot metal contraptions with big halberds, and they say, state your business.
Welcome wagon.
Welcome wagon is not an understood term.
I dislike robots. They go against everything that is natural for me. So I have very little patience for them.
So what is a term you understand?
Permission. Mission. Access.
We have permission. We have access.
Who's granted you access?
I already forgot her name. God.
Your mom.
Professor Tullis.
Yeah.
Tullis.
Professor Tullis is not in attendance.
Yeah, that's why she sent us.
We're here in her stead.
Confirm. They want to know how you're going to confirm that.
God.
Do I have who's?
What do we need? Like a code or something?
Like we don't. This is why I don't like robots.
Is there a button I can press to speak to a real person?
They don't respond to that.
Yeah, these. I mean, do a manager? Can we, speak to the next robot in line?
No,
Live
Karen.
agent.
No, Karen, please go away. No, sorry.
Live agent.
Pushing 0.
As you're standing there, Professor Totsky, Professor Lang, the Owlin, Mervinda Sharpbeak, and Tullis all show up, and they sweep past you. Sharpbeak and Tullis take you both aside, or all of you aside, and say, "This is a political thing. Just relax, sit tight. This is the new Mage Tower team, so just sit, and we'll introduce you at some point."
Can I just kind of be like, yeah, sure, no problem, and then try to stealth my way to see what I can see?
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check.
All right, I haven't rolled since those single digits, so wish me luck.
Do you have a
20.
Nice. All right, you actually managed to sneak around the robots that are still they're still concerning themselves with the rest of the party. They're making, they're scanning all of you back and forth, and you manage to sneak around. You time it such that you get right around them.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll. +5. All right. You are not noticed by any of the professors. They're climbing the stairs to get up top. Are you going to keep following?
Yeah.
All right. Until you actually interact with something, I'm going to say your 20 stealth will hold.
Sounds good.
All right. You're following them up the stairs. The spelljamming ship has docked. When you get to the roof, there are some individuals disembarking. They are... there's a tiefling, an elf, a goblin, a human, and there are some creatures that have sort of smushed in noses and pointed ears, and their skin is a yellow-green, and you've never seen them before. And they walk forward, and Professor Tullis, Lang, Totsky, Mavinda Sharpbeak, they all greet the new arrivals as fellow scholars and welcome them to Strixhaven. there's some small talk, and they are being escorted to their on-campus housing.
Wait, so they get on-campus housing, but we got the overflow?
Yeah,
You got the overflow. Yep.
about?
They didn't know you guys were going to be anything. They thought you were peons. And by the way, these are these are political guests. These are political. This is a political thing, so they're giving them some nice rooms on campus.
I'm disgusted with the treatment that I've been received. I pay good money to attend this facility. You can't even give me a room on campus. I gotta walk 10 miles to get to class every day.
Don't you attend for free?
That's neither here nor there.
All right.
I'm gonna just keep following them.
I mean, your friends see you walk out.
Pretty much like get to where they are on campus, and that's
Yeah,
it.
if you guys want to, you see them walk by you. So if anybody wants to try to find anything out, they're walking right by you. Their leader is a very tall elf. You've never seen an elf that looks old. This is an old elf. Wrinkly, long white hair. And he is, leaning on his staff. He's carrying a weird contraption, a helmet under one arm, and he's, talking with the professors. They indeed, you hear them address him as professor, but you don't catch the name.
Oh boy.
I want to so we're walking, right?
Yeah. I mean, are you guys trying to follow them and not look like you're following them?
I want to kind of I want to do the thing where I'm like, I know I don't have a phone, but I'm like, work with me. On my phone, just kind of like working my way into their zone and listening really hard and trying to...
you can do it with a scroll. I mean, you're literally reading a scroll and just kind of not paying terribly much attention.
Yeah, I'm doing that. So what should I roll?
Give me stealth or performance, whichever. You're probably better at performance. You're trying to act. Yeah, you're trying to perform like you're oblivious.
27.
All right, you are. They're not really paying much attention to you. You're background noise to them right now.
Mm-hmm. And I hear everything.
I mean, they're talking about this would be a great outreach. We want more students from the Unseen University here at Strixhaven. We want to have an exchange of culture and magic and technology and literature and art. They're all very excited about this potential new relationship.
Okay.
Cool. University.
I want to kind of.
I had to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see that reference.
Yeah.
I kind of take my symbiote's theoretical hand and just kind of say, "Hey, what do you think?"
They confirm to you immediately, and Senzen gets it, and Hiccup gets it, and Aurora gets it, that they are pleased that the vessel that arrived is not powered by their life force.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you.
That there are other, like they said, there are other ways to power spelljamming vessels, not on our lifeblood.
Yeah, if you would just try for once in your damn life to not use their lifeblood.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do before we have the arrival ceremony?
That's all the info I'm gonna get when they get to their dorm. I'm gonna just, wander off.
Yep.
Stealthily.
They've been on this ship for weeks. They're exhausted. They want to wash up. They want to relax before they have to go to some... And, you get the sense that, yeah, of course they're going to go and it's politically important, but they're like, some stupid ceremony, damn it. Very much like you guys would be if you had to go to some stupid political ceremony and you just were on a boat for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can... So we're going to have to be playing against these other teams, right? but we can't hurt them. We can't cost them a hit point, right?
Correct. And they can't do it to you either.
Is there anything that I can be doing right now to like learn their weaknesses that aren't hit point related? Like, I just want to.
So that will be something that we can do in a future episode when they start practicing, because you're going to be sharing the field when you practice. And if you want to do some investigation into what kind of classes or powers or abilities they have, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Like you could play the fangirl just sitting in the bleachers, reading the scroll, not really, but actually paying very close attention.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to kind of study and just get a sense of what we're up against. I don't really know what to do. I don't really know how to articulate it, but I just want to kind of like.
You basically want to do, information gathering on the strengths and weaknesses of the opposing teams. Like, that's pretty, that's a great idea, right?
Yeah, and also like listening for any whispers, any gossip, any scoops.
Yep, that sounds great. I think you will learn some stuff now, so unless anybody wants to do anything, let us go to the arrival ceremony and the little reception that happens thereafter, and you might be able to talk to these people.
Yeah.
Anything else? You guys want to go back to the apartment, do anything else before we go to the amphitheater?
I mean, I assume we go back at some point and I just tell them whatever everybody already heard.
Yeah.
All right, so you all are informed now. You understand what has transpired between the professors, the newest arrivals from Wild Space, and you hear a small din from across campus as students are just starting to file into the amphitheater and getting ready for the arrival ceremony of the other schools. You have a light dinner, you walk across campus, and there it is in front of you, the huge, pillars of the amphitheater, of the Strixhaven amphitheater, and the roar coming from within. All of your fellow students are there from all of the schools, and you go on inside and take a seat in the bleachers. Professor Sharpbeak is on stage along with Professor Totsky and Lang. Sitting in the center stage, however, is the Prismari Dean. What is her name again? God damn it, I said it like 4 times. August Tullis. Here she is, by the way. She is obviously a Prismari mage of chaos. She is very excited about this. She steps up to a magical podium, and her voice echoes throughout the stadium. And as she speaks, from the left side of the stage come several teams filtering out onto the stage. Her voice booms and says, from Faerun, students of the Great Library at Candlekeep. And they filter out, and there is a professor with black wings that is leading the team. From Theros, monk disciples of the mystic monastery at Akros. And a team from Theros comes on, and Hiccup recognizes them. They are monk ascetics. They practice a very particular form of physical magic. From Ravnica, students of the Azorius Nomos. And what can only be described as Silver Quill Ultra come walking on stage. You hear whispers around you, law mages, they're law mages. Yep. From Barovia, students of the Grand Court of the Patrician. And of course, Aurora lets you know that the Grand Court of the Patrician is a school that was founded by both a vampire and a human to allow vampires and humans to live together in harmony without destroying one another. And finally, from Wild Space, our newest edition, the students from the Unseen University. And the team you met earlier comes walking out on stage. And there you go. Those are the 5 other teams that will be participating in the Wizard Cup this year here at Strixhaven. And by the way, we don't know who our champion will be yet. There will be 4 rounds, and there are 4 teams that are competing. And they introduced the Danger Cuties, and they actually all, like, the magical spotlight turns to you 6, and you're expected to stand up and wave.
I stand up and I start muscle posing.
Yeah, I'm like hoisting Erica above my head.
I love it. There is another team that is led by Xanther Bowen, the Fire Genesee. And it is actually most of your friends from the Mage Tower team. Pepsi.
I was muted, but I will say that while we were doing this, I am just like the used car lot. Just
Wild, wacky, inflatable, flailing arm man.
That's
Yes.
me. That's me. I'm just like, hi, y'all.
Oh, love it.
All right. There is another team that is led by, believe it or not, Javi Stoutbeak. He is the Owlin that works with both of you. He is the assistant manager of the Bozen Tavern, the Owlin. And here he is. And I have to do it. The last team is led by Quintilius Antiphon Melantor III. And it is most of the Drama Club dorks.
Boo, losers! Boo!
So here's Quintilius.
How are they gonna win a sports competition?
My peeps.
They are mostly illusion mages.
Yes.
I see the dawning come over your face. Oh, illusion mages. And here is Javi. And he's got a team as well. So you 4 teams will be competing for Strixhaven. There will be a reception immediately following this for all of the teams and their coaches at the Bozen Tavern. If any of you would like to attend, please don't try to sneak in.
That's like
That's
an
it.
invitation to sneak in.
Wait,
right?
She's literally the Dean of Chaos with like fire magic that erupts from her fingertips almost subconsciously. Most people really don't want to cross her.
Joke's on her. I have no sense of self-preservation.
All right, well, people are starting to file out of the arena now, and I'm assuming you guys are going to make your way to the Bozen Tavern?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were invited.
All right, we've got 6 minutes. I know Star Cells has to leave early tonight. Do we want to have the reception next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let us have the reception next week where you'll get to meet all of the other teams. Damn it, I named them during the break, and I didn't get to use the names. That's okay. All right, and let's go around and start with Senzan tonight.
Yeah, I'm really
Wait, hold
excited.
on. I'm on the wrong screen. There you go. Go ahead.
Really excited about the ship and the potential for space travel without enslaved symbiotes. And a little curious if we can become the champions for the school. That would be cool, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little dubious about my contribution
Why is that?
too. Because a lot of my spells go boom. But I have a couple illusion stuff. We'll see.
All right. Awesome. Hiccup.
I have some new spells. And I also unprepared a lot of my damage spells. So hopefully we don't encounter any combat at all within the next session. Because if we do, it's Hiccup's gonna hide behind Pepsi.
That's okay.
I'm very excited to kick that Quintilius's butt. He's not
I
gonna
am
know
sure
where to
you
hit
are.
him, but I'm not gonna actually hit him because I don't want to lose. Maybe
All
I'll
right.
do it afterwards. Maybe we'll get into a fight afterwards.
You guys really hate him just on the way he's drawn. I love it. All right, Theras.
There's isn't sure about this new team, but she's not really too sure about the games to begin with because the only magic she really uses is in conjunction with hitting things with large sharp objects, and that comes with hit points. So I mean, yeah, she's got some thaumaturgy, but she uses that really only to distract something before she hits it. So she's not really sure she's gonna be the one who's going to be doing a whole lot for the team, but whatever they need her for, she'll be there for them.
Just as an aside, what's your dexterity?
High.
What's your strength? The reason I ask is, trust me, you're gonna. Everybody wants you on their team.
They're both high.
They're both very high. All right, Pepsi.
I'm just not gonna be doing magical stuff, I guess.
Pepsi. I'm Pepsi.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that it?
Pepsi is really curious who the fuck these people think they are. Who is this new team? Who the fuck are they? And like, why are they? What? Why do they have housing? What's the situation? Why? I'm sorry. If that was possible, why is it? That was the thing we could do this whole time. We could have just done that. I'm sorry. What? The fuck? Is what Pepsi's feeling right the fuck about now. Like, what the shit, y'all? I'm like, not trying to be a bitch about this, and I really want to be a nice host, but like, what in the fuck is going down? I'm not cool with it, and I'm not letting my friends take some damage.
All right. All right.
I'm not sure what I'm mad at, but I'm mad at
I know. I just love you guys getting salty over the housing. What eat?
I mean, Maudie wants to win because she thinks at some point there was some mention of a monetary reward. But she has already started her whisper campaign against the newest team, being like, I hear those wizards from the Unseen University are a bunch of dicks who only let guys at their school.
There are actually what appear to be female presenting members of the Unseen University team. So
Does not stop what she's saying.
all right. And in the interim, you're just going to keep going on with your experiment to force evolution on the pests, right?
Yes.
Sorry. If you weren't here last week, you missed that, where Cloverby literally said that Moditz was planning to force evolution on the pests. So.
Wait,
I
what?
mean,
Yeah.
it's my sophomore project is trying to induce evolution in a species.
It's probably better that we don't know all of the intricate details so that we can remain unaware.
Are you trying to make them touch each other's bathing suit areas? To make more of them?
No, they do that enough anyways.
Oh.
I'm trying to make them like, honestly, any form of better is what I'm trying to do, but like more poisonous, maybe bigger, maybe wings.
Wait, you're crossbreeding them and you...
Oh my god, mage hunters are the results of your experiment from the future.
My name is Mergaxer.
Like the wheels are turning. I'm like, there's a way. Anyway, all right. Anybody want to promo anything before we go? I'll go around. Claire B, you doing any streamy stuff?
Not while everything in my house is in boxes, unfortunately. But I do have this dog.
Yay. Ella, where can we find you?
I'm at elladarling.com, and that's me. I'm here, and that's what I've got.
All right,
She's
Myriad.
Pepsi Maxton.
And the
I'm
only
Pepsi
fans.
Maxton, and the only fans. elladarling.com. There's titties, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not doing great.
Thanks, Eric. We like entertaining you, but more to the point, we like entertaining ourselves.
That's very true. If we're not laughing, we're not having a good time.
All right, Myriad, you want to promo anything before we go?
You can find me here on twitch.tv/Myriad_X. I play games and draw and do TTRPG stuff. Hi.
All right, cool. I'm gonna wave goodnight, everybody. Who waves it? It's Cat Camp. Hold on, I gotta go over
False.
to Senzin. I didn't change it yet.
Yay!
Wait. Sensei Confessional. There it is. Cat Cam. Everybody look at the Cat Cam.
Cat cam.
You realize, like... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like how he will not look at the camera.
I know, right?
He's like, no, I must only look down.
Well, you know what's down there?
Camera steal my soul.
You know what's down there? Balls.
Balls.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Balls.
Oh,